Welcome back, guys, to Ni No Kuni 2, The Tale of a Timeless Tome, where last episode we followed Will through a memory lane, fending off the nightmares around Roland's son to locate Rani Gazoo the Resolute. From there, entering our last memory lane, we found another son in trouble as Ferdinand, on his travels through time, finds himself trapped within, with the thoughts of his subjects getting to him. We have no need of Ferdinand. Everyone has been happier since he left. I'm tired of being told that he, of all people, will be the king to unite the world. Perhaps if I biffed him squarely on the nose, he might think twice about telling such lies. Maybe I should biff him twice just to be sure. More even?
Excuse me!
Is it me, or do the people in this memory lane feel mean all of a sudden?
Flip it, Ekman!
Dina's done a runner!
Golly.
Oh, now we have to go and find him. Don't need to be so negative, people. To be so harsh to my future son in whatever respect or aspect. Well, time to fight the final boss here. My HP isn't even maximum. The King of Nightmares yet again? Nope. Okay, heed his words well, O would-be warrior. A four-legged beast birthed from a bad dreamed of awaitly. Brace thyself for poisonous assaults and blasts of brightest light paired with deepest darkness. Ah, it's a manticore type? Well, nothing's there as of yet. If memory lanes are made up of people's real thoughts and feelings, that means everyone really thinks those things they were saying about me.
Hello?
No, that's not what they really think. Can't you see? Something's wrong with this place. None of this is real. And it must be based on something real, mustn't it? Which means they must believe what they were saying at least a little. I could always tell they thought that deep down that I was stuck up and rude and badly behaved. I'll never be like my dad.
Oh, come on!
Will you please stop feeling so sorry for yourself? You're gonna be a king one day, aren't you? Not just any king, an even better one than Evan, right?
No, listen here.
What's got in your skin all of a sudden, girly? I'm not sure, but I know that what I'm saying is what he needs to hear.
Oi!
Anyway, have you been listening? They're always sick about you back home. You've been going on that for ages now. Prince Ferd... Wait, if you do not... all be so sad. I've cast up. With luck, it may guide you. Be strong. Return to... I know those voices. It seems he has... pet in a nightmare. We must do all we help him. You are stronger than this. Have to be. How will you surpass otherwise? Hello. Never return. We will biff you, puffed up prince with strange powers.
Flip it, Ekman!
Whatever the flip this thing is, I don't like the look of it. It's you who trapped me in this nightmare, isn't it? Well, you won't keep me here any longer. There are people waiting for me back home. They're worried about me. I swore I'd be an even better king than my father, and I mean to keep that promise, which means I need to believe in my friends even more than he did, and not get tricked by stupid illusions. Dina! I'm not sure why they're doing this, but I think we know now why they came to this memory lane at least.
Yes.
They appear to want to trap the child here and break his spirit. Yeah, does that mean there aren't even any no Higgledy to be had?
Hey!
Does that matter? The kid's in danger.
Yeah!
We need to wallop that thing and set Dina free from this nightmare. He has to make it back home.
Alright!
We've only ever talked when we've met before, Dina, but now it's time to show you how I fight. Intriguing. If all of you perish here, what will become of our own age? I fear the answer, and yet I must see it come to pass.
Careful, everyone!
The Nightmare Queen! Can move in all directions! Watch out! Managed to stun him just in time. With a little bit of Higgledy help, we should be okay to keep... Well, I didn't know you could attack from that bit. Charge me if you like. I'll dodge this time. I don't know if I'm hitting anymore. I'm assuming... Oh, I got hit. Oh. Always coming in at the inopportune times is Becker attack as we keep finding the Nightmare Queen. It's healing itself? What's it doing? Oh! Big, strong attack. I love Cookie. Right, let's keep going. I mean, I've got abilities. Oh, except I've got the ability of near death as well at this point.
Here goes.
Change character! I need to get away from these lights. That's the problem.
Sorry.
Right. Okay, it's the light. I need to stay out of the light. Don't go into the light, they say. Oh wow, he doesn't get the health boost anymore. No. I want that. Don't die. Damn it. That feels like such a waste to use it there, even though we're getting 8 more. Right, that won't give him actual health up, so we actually have to use health items for the first time. I still think Roland's going to be best one for dealing with the situation. Down to the dodging and all. Right, finally got a super Higgledy knight. Where's the boss gone? Oh, over there. Seems the boss got tired out after all that work. Can I dodge this light? It's right on her everywhere. Help me, Higgledy. I need more betters at this point. Finally, I got a dodge, but it's going to run away from me again.
Here goes.
Can't reach if it's doing that. Oh, it's an instant kill at close range. Uh-oh. Need to watch out for that then. Okay, maybe I should use the food only when it's very near the end of the fight. That might be not a bad idea. Because this guy's messing me up a little bit. Well, we've got half the HP. Did Roland just get splattered again? Man, it's really going for me. Everywhere you step, you bring the hell towards my front door, so... Nice to counter a little bit there for once. I say, get dodging.
Here goes.
Missed. Not gonna stun that at this rate. No one get near it. It's terrible. Run. Managed to dodge that one. What are you doing now? You're healing. No, you're bringing the light of death.
Here goes.
But if we can get the dodge at the right time with the light of death, we can still proc Ding Dong Discipline.
Here goes. Here goes.
And chase it down to end it.
Here goes.
The Nightmare Queen is defeated. Yeah. That's the first one we actually even had to heal on. But this time it was at our level. Oh, I forgot to use the food. Yeah, whatever. Pig Higgledy, Codswallop the Confident. Oh, so Dina did have something to do with the High Higgledy after all. the boy would come to be known to future generations as King Ferdinand, the man by whose hand the first declaration to unite all the world would be signed. Just as the great seer Bodley prophesied on the day of his birth. Bodley! He was raised in the happy comfort of Evermore, surrounded by smiles and people who loved him dearly. He inherited King Evan's wisdom and intellect and spent his days listening to the heroic tales of his father's companions. It was they who impressed upon him his status as one chosen for greatness. And Ferdinand was possessed of a power that even his esteemed father could not boast. He was able to send his mind through time and space. Thanks to this great gift, he amassed wisdom far beyond his years while still a mere child. And with great wisdom comes great aptitude for magic. Truly, he was blessed beyond all measure. So blessed, in fact, that certain of his people could not help but balk at such precociousness. Upon learning that these whisperings were abroad, he curbed the urge to use his gift so often. But there was one journey his mind could not resist the urge to make. He had to know firsthand how his father had built the kingdom of Evermore. And so he travelled back to speak with him, with Evan's own blessing. On these visits, he learned of how his father, while still only a boy, united the 5 great realms under the Declaration of Interdependence. But these were not all the nations of the world. There were others, smaller perhaps, but nations just the same. Some were poor, some were locked in endless conflict, some even set the conquest of Evermore in their sights. And for these sworn enemies of Evermore, nothing was more irksome than the seemingly perfect young king. For Ferdinand would send his fine mind soaring through time and space, and not a single scheme could ever hope to outrun it. His enemies realised at length that their only chance of thwarting the prophecy and preventing him from unifying all the people of the world was to eliminate him while he was yet young. They contrived to hide themselves among the masses who flocked to Evermore to build a better future and hoped that an opening might present itself. And so it did. When the moment came, the young king was lured into a sorcerous ceremony that robbed him of the ability to use his great gift. A powerful sorcerer contrived to trap him in a memory lane through the use of nightmares they had come to be able to control. It was reasoned that if he could be trapped in a dream of times past, none from his own time would be able to help him. The nightmares did not strike at first. They bided their time, waiting for his resolve to weaken. And they would wait for however long it took, be it years or decades or centuries. But in the end, they did not have to wait that long. For though Ferdinand was indeed a confident young man, he was yet young enough to doubt himself. Rather than attack him directly and risk kindling the flames of his defiance, the nightmares employed more subtle means to worm their wicked tendrils into the poor boy's heart. Surrounding him with familiar faces from his own memories of Evermore, they whispered cruel falsehoods within his hearing, slowly chipping away at his brittle self-belief. What if my people hate me? His deepest fears and his enemies' wicked machinations conspired to push him perilously close to disaster there in that strange place. But as luck would have it, Evan and his friends arrived in search of a high Higgledy and saved him from a fate worse than death. The young king was able to make his way home at last. When he arrived, he would have to face the foe who had gone to such great lengths to try and trap him. But he would prevail in the end. He was mighty Ferdinand after all. He had sworn to surpass even his father, and he did not intend to break that promise. Indeed, the events which unfolded there in that memory lane may be said to have set him on the path, for they represented his first true test as king, Ferdinand's very own trial of courage. I'm sorry to have dragged you into this, everyone, but thanks all the same. Without your help, I would never have come to my senses. But now I think I understand. Someone was controlling those nightmares. Someone from my own time. Interdimensional political intrigue. There's never a dull moment down these memory lanes, huh?
Flippin' heck!
You'd have to be insanely powerful to do something like that, wouldn't you? Don't worry. Now I've got my powers back, I'm more than a match for anyone. Thanks so much for all your help.
But...
Are you sure you'll be alright? I couldn't bear the thought of you being in danger. This is my problem, in my time. I have to be able to solve it myself, with a little help from the people of Evermore, of course. And besides, it sounds like you have problems of your own to be worrying about. You needed this Higgledy for something, didn't you?
Evan?
Seeing you fight like that really gave me a confidence boost. If I've inherited even half of your skills, I'll be just fine. So don't worry about me. You get back and do what you have to do, Mr. Savior. Well, I think all the Savior business is pretty much dealt with. We have the final Higgledy now, after all. I wouldn't be so sure about that. Anyway, see you in the future. Mother will be worried sick about me. I need to be on my way.
Oh.
Your mother, my wife. Remind me, who is it that I end up marrying?
Right.
I told you, I'm not supposed to interfere with the past. Sorry, but you're just gonna have to wait to find that out.
Hey.
But I suppose it's not fair if I'm the only one of us with a secret. Alright, you have to promise not to tell the future me about everything that happened here, okay? If I learn about it from you first, I'll never be able to believe in myself enough to make a Higgledy. I think I'd better make this my last bit of mind travel for now too.
See you.
Anyway, bye father. See you soon. No wonder then he gave him the blessing. Time paradox, yes. They're back, they're back. Hello, hello, hello. And hello to this little fellow too. Our last Higgledy at long, long last. Wait, so we just met your son, Evan? It won't let me skip this text. Ha! He didn't look anything like you.
Uh-huh.
So you wind up calling your son Ferdinand, huh? I like your style. Naming after the first king ever to unite the world is a nice touch.
Yes.
We must count ourselves lucky that we were troubled by interference from the future only on our last adventure. Oh, we didn't give me enough time to read it! So he was, and you was, and he was. My head's fit to burst with the mess of it all. Give me enough time? Well, let me congratulate you all on a job well done, as all the Higgledies are counted for at last. And so the final Higgledy is gained, 2 million experience, 350,000 G, and 8 Heroes of Light. And you say that someone from the future was controlling the nightmares this time. It's a good thing that you got our little friend out when you did. Happy ending for one and all.
But...
We can't just leave the nightmares alone now, can we? They'll only keep causing trouble. The trouble of a sort you need not concern yourselves with, surely. After all, they're only able to cause mischief in memory lanes.
Oh, come on.
Well, for now at least.
Well,
Indeed, one of them spoke of escaping the confines of the memory lanes. Surely it is only a matter of time. You really think so? Truly? Really and truly? Shouldn't you be a little more worried about this? I hate to remind you, but the doors they'll come through will open up right here in your little hideout. Perhaps it is a little risky to leave them to their own devices.
No, listen here.
Come now, Kirsty. Do you expect us to believe you had us tricked around after all, you cursed spitlings only have this end here, you long-eared swindler ye?
Hello.
Of course we can't leave them there to their own devices. We have to stop them. We have to stop the horned one.
hey.
What's gone into you? Oh, forgive me. But this has nothing at all to do with the horned one. Oh no. The source of this particular wickedness lies somewhere else entirely.
What?
It does? But oh, things get so exciting from here on out. So few people know the truth of it all. Will you go there with me? Will you set foot in that place? Will you become true saviors at long last?
Oh.
Are you alright?
Flippin' heck, man.
You're all excited because you thought we'd bow out once all that Higgledy stuff was done and dusted, ain't it? Excited is putting in mildly, my little yellow friend. This was all a test. Yes, a test. I'm so happy you passed it. So very, very happy. If you really truly meant what you said, at least. If you awaken from this dream and dive into it again and still feel the very same way. If you do, then the sacred duty of the true saviors awaits. Oh, yes, it does. Cosworth the Confident decided to join you on your adventure, as I'm guessing we're being kicked out of here now? Indeed we have. PsyQuest update the Saga of Saviors. What level are we currently? I pressed triangle and nothing happened. That's the most worrying thing. Right. So we got that. We are now level 128. Even Roland got there because he didn't miss much experience by the look of it. Let's quickly give him a Hero's Delight again. Of course, he'll be on a completely different scale from everyone else's at this point in time. Look at all these sweets I've still got. Right. We've got cash. We've got lots of stuff. We've got... Well, we can make one special armor now. So that's kind of good. We can make a vari-coloured vestment. Whatever armor is there. Just that one? It's very coloured, in fact. It's way better than what we got. So let's make one of them. Now we've got a bronze ingot. Why not, after all? You can be your vari-coloured vestments right away. Why not? It's big upgrades for some people, after all. Banging White Knight's armor. It's banging. Let's equip that to you, then. And then improve it? What do I need to improve it? More bronze ingots, in fact, to actually level it up anymore. Enough armor skills to unlock on that, I don't think. Okay, it's a banging one. I should probably give Bracken the old one now. That's 102 down in the spell side of things, so I don't know if I want to. Banging. I mean, that's a bit of a better trade-off. It boosts firearm damage as well. Slightly reduces damage taken, so that was good for him on that respect. So I've made myself a cool armor. Let's open up the world. And find there. That's our goal for the moment. And we also need to sell some stuff.
Excuse me.
I dreamed last night that I was playing with a young boy with blue hair. When I woke, I was surprised to find this letter under my pillow. I'm Annie the Magician again. Right, selling some gear. Wait, how do I sell? I can only sell over here?
Come to do some shopping, eh?
Oh, yeah. I don't want to buy, I want to sell.
What else can I do for you?
Right, so we're looking. I think we're capped on... Well, capped on a lot of things, really. It does rank from lowest to highest, so we can select with triangle to get rid of lots, can't we? There we go. This will make me some money at the very least. Free up these slots. You can see how massively things grow in terms of power level, can't you, as well? Alright, sell all them. Okay, that's a lot of them sold. Let's sell some stuff here, then. I never had to sell stuff. Who'd have thought I'd reach an item cap? Look at all this incredibly cheap stuff that we got. We should have some space for whatever's in front of us now, then.
You again, then.
Okay, let's go down. And, of course, hand in the manuals to see if we can get a little bit more power-ups. I think I saw Olis on the show that chronicles the lives of hoarders, obviously. 3 manual magicians, 1 for the Higgledies. And we should be able to get a nice trait out of this, then. So, we're looking at... 3 points. Increases spell stringer effects, but a single misspell will undo them all. Or make spell stringer icons less likely and spell strengthener effects more likely. I think double down. I mean, I haven't actually misspelled yet, I don't think. So that's good with me. Apart from that, you have got 2 points now. Let's get Higgledy help. Rather than Mighty Smite. I need some more passive healing from my lovely little things. Right, so that's done. I guess it's a good time, if anything, to save. And you got to wonder whatever the final challenge is at this point. And what level it might be. Bit worried about it, in fact. Is this one of those things where you need to grind if you're like massively lower level than it because it has some kind of straight damage reducing ability because of your being a lower level? Because that wasn't fun when we did it in the faraway forest, was it? That was not fun at all. Well, let's go. I think everyone should be ready to go. Everyone is fed. Stay the night in the New Moon room, shall we? My tea is too hot to drink. Let's get some water in me. Alright. We have no more sub-events. Is that it? Because that can't be it, from what he said, you know? Talk to the conductor in the Midnight Garden. There we go. This is recommended level 130. We get a little bottle. This seems to be it. Let's see what we're up against. Calm down a bit now, have you? There you all are! Well, are you ready? Seems a bit less nutty than last time at least, thank flip. You must forgive me, I was just so happy. It's taken so many thousands of sleepy times to get here. Thousands and thousands and thousands. I was overwhelmed at having finally found you. One's worthy of the name of Savior at last. Well, the fact you're back means you're ready to get to work, correct?
Hello?
Can I ask you something? I thought you wanted to find saviors so you could get them to help you defeat the nightmares. But you didn't you? You wanted us to help you wipe out the wickedness that they're made from altogether, the strange force that taints monsters and does all kinds of evil things. Oh, you've hit the nail on the head, and the bullseye smack dab in the middle, my boy. I see that diving headlong into the contents of all those people's hearts has taught you a thing or two. You are, of course, entirely correct. If we can force the evil to disperse, we won't just rid ourselves of the nightmares, we'll be able to wipe out all of the tainted monsters too. And who knows whatever evil. But such a thing ain't possible, surely. Nothing's impossible, my friend, especially with the power of the High Higgledies on our side. Bambosh the brave. Heber Gibber the hopeful. Avengers assemble. Tootle the trusting. Limerick the loving. Rani Gazoo the resolute knight. And Codswallop the confident. With the light of these little fellows to guide you, you won't lose your way, even in the deepest, darkest depths of the most mixed up of memory lanes. And now you can begin your true work as saviors. You can rescue our world from peril, just like the great hero who signed the pledge and took the wizard's companion in hand so long ago. And by rescue our world from peril, I of course mean rescuing Zayin, god of gods, from a fate too terrible to imagine. But only now do you think to mention the god of gods? Hang on, he up and left our world a bajillion years ago, didn't he? You're not trying to tell us all this wicked tainty stuff has something to do with him, are you? I most certainly am not. How could you think such a thing of the one who granted you your powers? Mighty Zayin once ruled over this world with his fellow gods, but it's been countless years now since he entrusted that task to the kings and their kingmakers and withdrew. But the king's wind, on which you kingmakers rely for your powers, flows directly from him still.
Crikey!
Is that so? Well, I never!
What?
How do you not know something about that important, Lofty? He had no need to know. That this is so is a testament to how far this world has come. But all is well no longer. The problem lies with the King's Wind itself. Once it has flowed to this world, Master Zayin no longer controls it. And when it happens to flow into a human heart, it changes. And not for the better. This is how the wickedness is born. Grief, grudges, resentment. Their darkness taints the holy wind and turns it into a force for evil. You may have heard it said that the history of your world is one of conflict. That conflict has not been without consequences. Master Zayin could not help but be affected by it. And unfortunately for him, his bond with the people of this world is not one that can be severed. So all that evil, it wasn't the home one after all? It was a collective misery of the ages. It was, and it continues to be. And without your help, it would come to choke this world entirely. I'm sorry, do you mind if I ask who you are? Who you really are? Whatever you mean. I'm the conductor, no more, no less. I was asked to conduct this world to safety, and that is what I intend to do. With your help, of course. Which leads me to the last and greatest favor I have to ask of you. I want you to help me rid the God of Gods of the evil that assails him. The closer the light of the High Higgledies gets, the more the wickedness will try to fight back, and it will doubtless form countless nightmares to defend itself. But the closer to Master Zayin you can take them, and the more nightmares you can destroy, the closer we will come to cutting off the evil altogether. So basically, it's a bucket load more nightmare walloping, is it? Business as usual, in other words. Why don't you just say so, man? The time has come for me to guide you to the place where Master Zayin resides. If you had come this far only to flee the final hurdle, it would have been the end for this world.
Not exactly.
Why would you even say something like that? If this is what needs doing for our world to survive, and savior or otherwise, it's my duty as King of Evermore to do it. And that's why I won't stop until every last nightmare is gone. The time to open the final door has come. You know, this might just be the most important thing to happen in this world since ancient times. May the path to Zayin, God of Gods, stand open once more. And may you guide this world to a future free of fear. Are we ready for the super hard end boss thing? Because that's what it has been in the past, if you know what I mean. Like, a long fight, a hell of a slog. Hoping to survive is a thing we can try to do. Ding Dong Discipline might be able to take me there. I'm just going to move the tactic tweaker. Just to neutral. Because we don't know what it is we're coming up against. Hoo-hoo! Head for the final door and you'll be in the realm of none other than the God of Gods. Don't forget to brush your hair before visiting him, will you? Yeah, sure, I'll brush my hair. The evil-controlled God of Gods. You remember my Blackheart battle? I don't have any poison weapons. Did I have to use that? Because I think that's the usual thing that's used on these kind of things. I think it's Higgledy Knight that was doing the damage for me. The Blackheart itself, back in its original form, being 20 levels lower, that seriously nukes your damage potential. I'm glad that they added things in to make it so you can fight Blackheart at the right level, and now you can fight it 30 levels over level. Here we go. Open the door to Zayin's dominion. I can brush my hair, it'll take me a minute too, there we go. Still got the flick, it's all good. Is that a tree? That young man is Master Zayin, God of Gods.
What?
And the black mist clinging to it must be... Yes, the evil we have come to destroy. Can you feel it? The grief, the misery, swirling, churning. That's all made from energy as Kingmakers were supposed to get, is it? I'm afraid so. But look, a nightmare is forming from the mist. Something is different about this one. The Great Madshadow has appeared.
Oh!
That's not a nightmare, so what is it? Black thoughts given physical form, the very matter from which nightmares are made. The Great Madshadow. Can things really have gotten so bad so soon? Did we take too long? Or is it something else? The presence of strong pure hearts, the light of purity. Could these have caused the shadows to thicken in response? We are not too late, or too early. It would always have ended this way. We must simply accept whatever awaits us.
Oh, that cheek!
Wait, don't go talking like we lost already, man! Luffy's right. No matter how strong our opponent, we have to at least try to defeat it. I suppose if we leave the Great Shadow to grow, things will only worsen. Yes, people, monsters, all would be corrupted. The world would be overrun with negativity. Would that be so bad? After all, it is a world built on conflict. Perhaps it would happily survive such a fate.
Excuse me!
The world might survive, but we certainly wouldn't. We're trying to build a kingdom where everyone can live happily ever after. Oh, now there's a lofty goal, and a fierce determination to achieve it. I picked my saviors well, it seems. And so the stage is set for a great showdown. one between the light of hope and the blackness of despair that dwell in every human heart. Are you ready, friends?
Come on!
Of course we are! To arms, everyone! The Great Madshadow won't be so great by the time we're finished with it.
Come on!
Here we go! Doing literally no damage.
Like this.
It's level 135. Oh no, that means it's in the red. That's problematic. Looks like the hands take more damage. That also wants to strike me. Yeah, stay there. I'm pretty sure you don't like lights. I should be boosting my powers, not anything else.
Take that!
That's how we'll strike it. Evan power.
I need your help!
We just need to get times to hit. Good times to dodge. That was a long strike. Okay.
I'm counting on you!
Winds everywhere. Let's just try to dodge that for the time being then. I need to be able to strike this guy. Zayin is neither good nor evil. He simply is. He watches over his creations from afar. Does he now? I feel like I have the power that can help me here. Oh, what? I got hit. I feel like this is the way to go. You need to power up fast, young one.
Here we go! I need your help!
Alright, seems I didn't hit him at the right time that time. Jump it! Yeah, I really don't want to chase down that. Let's hope my Higgledies get healing soon.
I'm counting
My Higgledy Knight will help, surely. Use both hands that time? I just want you to be near enough most of the time for me to be able to hit you. And regain magic. It seems that most of the time I'm just looking for the right time to strike with something better. Right. Did I do any damage then?
I need your help!
I don't think I did, you know.
Bracken!
Why'd Bracken go down? Here we go, ads. I know what I want to do here. Or will I get the time to? No, the bubble hit me. I could die. I wanted to cast my big heal, but then that didn't really work out. And then lots of other things started to happen, and the bad times were rolling in. Oh, I didn't want to use a sovereign. Damn it. This is not good. I've done some damage, but I'm not doing more. Easy to spawn from living souls, so you say. We got fire across the land again. Bracken's back up at least. Defeating those guys help me at all? I can't. Oh, I don't want to attack the body. I want to attack whatever hand is lit up the most, I feel.
Here we go!
I got a break that time. It's whichever one is lit is the one we want to attack. There we go. I've worked it out now that I have time to look around, you know. This is the time I want to attack now. Let's use the Higgledy Gob. So really, I want to attack that. Let's target very exacting now. Did the hand change colour again that time? Well, it seems like my party could go down unless I heal them. We're not obviously getting good enough healing from just passive means at this point. Alright, here come the bubbles again. See, this is a good time for Roland. Because we can really take out quite a lot of these.
Here goes.
Problem is he seems to be walking into the things as well.
Here goes.
Right, we actually shattered the hand on that one. Evan's nearly down and out. Oh my goodness, he's so messed up. We've only done that much damage at this point.
Here goes. Make yourselves useful.
It seems like Roland is great for taking this down.
Here goes.
Now will it return to main body again? It does. Here comes the Structo Disc again. No, I need to dodge. Wait, I can't proc Ding Dong Discipline off that. Oh. That sucks. I might not make it the first try. Not on this rate, anyway. Got half its HP this time.
I'm counting on
This is
you.
where we need you out again. Well, actually, we already said Roland's better for it. Why are you attacking that guy? Dodge! Where's the passive healing? Higgledies, you just being scattered too much?
Here goes.
I attacked that one right then. Alright, half HP. I said I can't really attack it. Hand's too far away.
Here goes.
Doesn't matter if I get that.
Here goes.
Can't do anything about it. Even that doesn't do good damage. Alright, we're into bubble mode again. Save the king! Stay away from the bubbles. No, away from the bubbles.
Here goes.
Oh, splattered that time. I can't see what I'm doing because I've been confused. Right, time to switch character again, I feel. Oh, I missed the better charge. That is the right target, but we barely did any damage that time.
I need your help.
Alright, that time we got shattered. The wind blowing through his branches of Zayn's life breath. The king's wind that gives kingmakers their power. Problem is, we've worked out we can't really attack during this period of time. So we may as well just straight dodge, but Bracken
Rocket, let me down.
pretty much always dies from it. I need to attack during this period of time, because that's one of my better chances to hit. So how many Angel's Tears have we got left? Still quite a bit. What have we got for heals? We're not doing horribly. Please switch when I want you to. I want to press you for 10 million years. Which one's grabbing me next? Ah, failed it. Gotta hit my timings. What, the shockwave originally did enough damage? Bracken's down again? That can't reach me, right? Good. I want to Higgledy resurrect. That'd be great, thanks. Just trying to get mana hurts myself. Oh my god! Wasn't expecting that one. Was not expecting that one at all. Not enough. Right, can I quickly pop a sixth one and get an attack out to be able to destroy one of these? Or at least make sure that most of these no longer exist would be great. Please, Bracken. Just avoid for the time being. Oh, not me! Well, that's my last sweet. Right, here we go with the Terror. I think I should be able to get one spell off on this. Hopefully nothing's going to appear beneath me. Alright, got another Shattering.
Make yourselves useful.
We know what's next. Center. He's got a oh my god, he's got a different pan entirely? I should have given that to someone else. There's another shattered. I'm not even hitting that one.
Need a little help here.
Nothing I can really do for that will help me, but I may as well just do damage anyway.
Here goes.
Doesn't hurt.
Take that. Don't let me down.
Got it.
Here goes.
The electric can't hurt.
Take that.
If only this did something. We're back into the center.
Here goes.
Oh my goodness, I got it! I think that's it! I got it because only the source counts as the dodging part. Oh, then I died. Hey! The battle of attrition, the strategy was learned. We defeated the Great Madshadow and saved the god of gods, Zayin. blackness has lifted.
Flippin' Nora!
It's all glowy in that. That's beautiful. It's the light of life. I've forgotten what it looked like. The blackness will surely leave your world now, though it may take time.
Yes!
So we did it? Yes, we did it! Yup, and I for one am flipping knackered. I fear that may be a lack of the energy you've come to rely on rather than the weariness of battle, little one.
Crikey!
What you on about, man? Well, did I not mention it? As you know, the energy emanating from Master Zayin was corrupted, giving rise to the evil that tainted your world. When that corruption cleared, it will have taken other energies with it. Energies on which your kind rely, friend.
What?
But why didn't you tell us that before? Are you right, Lofty? You're just tired, aren't you? Nothing else is wrong, is it?
That's right, man.
Oh, calm down, man. I ain't about to drop down dead or nothing. My fellow kingmakers will be feeling it low. In a world built on conflict, that might provide certain nefarious forces with an opportunity. Huh? Wait, you're saying we need to worry about being invaded now? Oh, come now. There's no need to frown so ferociously. You don't need to worry. You have a secret weapon. We do? Yes, the thingamajig! The whatchamacallit. You know, the doodad. The incredible thing you all made together. Huh? No time for your blasted riddles, Kershey. Jimmy Nevermore. Not quite. Although that is where it all began. Don't be a stinge bag. Give us a clue. It's a single piece of paper. Then it could not be the wizard's companion. No, that was made by somebody else altogether, wasn't it? I told you, it's something you all made together.
Hey.
All of us? Me included? Yes, I said all of you. Twice.
Oi.
I'm not good at riddles. Can you give us the first letter? Is something crumpled on the ground? Oh, for goodness sake. That will give the game away entirely. It's a single piece of paper and his name begins with a D. Don't tell me you still can't guess. I have no clue.
Oh.
The Declaration of Interdependence. The very same. It's precisely what your world has always needed. Something to bring all of its people together. Something that means you need not fight one another, but can work together instead. In a world of mutual cooperation, what does it matter if your kingmakers are a little less powerful? So the Declaration will still be useful to us, even now the evil is gone? Then we have to carry on working together to build a better world. Rulers, kingmakers, citizens, and everyone in between. Well, I hate to say it, but it seems our dream is at an end at last. It's time to wake up and get back to the world. I can't thank you all enough for being such wonderful saviors. Your efforts may be lost to history, but I certainly won't be forgetting them in a hurry. Now go, get on with your lives. I want to see this kingdom of happily ever after become a reality. Of course, if you ever feel like visiting again, I'll always be here. Just lay down your heads in the new moon rooms and you'll be with me in a flash, just in case you wish to partake in the Solaceum. So, quest 189, the Saga of Saviors is complete. We got ourselves a little bottle. Anything else that happens? Lofty's very keen to take a look at the little bottle you got from the Conductor for saving Zayin. Got a gods, chances are it'll be worth your while. Oh, okay then, I'll speak to Lofty about it. Oliver's Gamer Sense found the weak points on that boss, and the huge flashing orbs also helped a little. Also, years of Zelda, Nintendo bosses. Yes, I guess that was the key. Thank you for the cheer. So what's the little bottle do? We'll find out as we get new posts in Leaf Book. In fact, did everyone reach level 130, I think they're out? Oh, we even didn't manage to get the stores completed. Not that I need them anymore. The game's completed. 129 and just about. Oh, Roland got it. Roland got it.
Here.
Evan, you got that little bottle thingy off the Conductor, innit? Don't ask me why, but I reckon we could use it to make the old Solar Unity even more mega. Makes sense, considering it was completely not mega for quite a while. Really? Is that even possible? Don't tell me you doubt my infallible instincts, man. I'm getting a whiff for the same energy that my things give off. Power metal it is. And you know that energy comes from the most powerful thing of all in it. People's hearts. Take a sword like that one and pack it with a power that powerful and you'll have a winner on your hands for sure. Well, if you say so, let's give it a try, shall we? Here you go. You handed over the little bottle.
house.
Tidy!
Get in.
I'll go and tell Bracken to get a backsliding gear right away. Oh, I thought you were going to be the one doing the hard work. No. Don't be silly.
Let's have it.
Ta-da! All done, man! My heaven-sent magical instincts have been proven 111% correct once again. You obtain the Supreme Sword of Unity.
Yippee!
Gosh, just look at that! Yep, she's a beauty, alright. And a black and metal certified super-powered turbo tiny treat of a battling tour to boot. What would we do without your flashes of inspiration, Lofty? Thank you very much. Ah, come on, man. There's no need for that. I'm just doing my job, and I. Not that I don't enjoy the odd thank you, of course. Ah, go on then. I hereby grant you permission to praise me to the high heavens whenever you feel the urge. Haha, in that case, I will. And so we got the super duper super powered Sword of Unity, which, yes, did not make much sense why it was just completely negated by everything. Oh. Really? Well, can deal critical damage to painted foes and imbue weapons with light. That's cool. Yes, it's still not better. It's better than his dad's sword. It's better than his dad's sword. In attack and magic. Okay, cool. Amazing weapon. Yeah, what? Make it yellow at least. Come on. Well, anything else in the kingdom? Well, there must be a book to pick up. No, there isn't. We got Leaf Book to check out too. Golden Poo again. Yeah, congrats. What's Leaf Book got it? Quite a few pages by the look of it. I'm here to tell you all the rest easy. The future's full of hope, I promise. Sweet dreams, one and all. Sure thing. The right comes to an end as well with Centauri. The great evil that threatened this world is fading. The noble king who was held at bay for countless centuries with the ceremony known as the Rite of Entombment has most faithfully fulfilled his duty and has now surely earned his eternal rest. So now he can rest and doesn't have to fight it anymore. You know I wanted to announce this. Sounds like Centauri beat you to the punch. And your grievances in public is unseemly. Our happy Lord Revenant gets to take a break. A true hero if ever there was one. Indeed. He did a lot of work. Wait, that's him. The rabbit from my dream. It is indeed. What? You're telling me he's real? Does it mean I won't see you again? Try staying in the New Moon rooms. Why, I can't believe you're replying to me. Sounds like a blatant plug for the hotel to me. Again! Are you an employee? The discovery of the century. Yeah, I struck monsters in gold, I tell you. I was exploring an out-of-the-way dungeon when I came across this couple of curious creatures, the like of which I've never seen in any monster almanac or bestiae. Look to be the best of pals, don't they? Looks like they want to kill each other. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. It's hard to tell what monsters are thinking. Read more about them in the library. They're people we've fought before, aren't they? Aren't they? There's nothing more to do with that, is there? That's Blackheart, and I can't even remember the other guy's name. Is that Zeta? And they're just all meeting up and being pally about it? Am I right? Am I wrong? Am I weird? Can't remember. I got Zeta right. So long ago. This is the thing with all DLCs that come out in a long period of time. They drift. They're just chilling out now. I realized we didn't have any good pictures of us all together, so I made everyone post this one. There we are. The Evermore All-Stars. Thanks, Tani. It's great. Thanks, Tani. Very cool. That's basically what that is. Looking good. The pride of Evermore. Yeah, you've grown up so fast, Tani. She sure is. The kid from right too. You think? Here, keep this stuff coming. All right. Well, I might just do that. Thank you, Tani. Very cool. Well, whatever with that. That's definitely playing off that as far as I'm concerned. We have completed the story segments of the game yet again. Of course, there is the Coliseum, which is a tiered-based fight stronger opponents kind of thing to get to the end for what is the final trophy of the game. But I think we'll leave it there for now. It's something for you who are playing Ni No Kuni and watching as well to maybe buy and enjoy and do yourselves a battle slog if you wish to get every single trophy in the game. Which I was relatively near to, but then I didn't. Hey, Sam, you can talk to the conductor for a major cliffhanger. Somewhat doubt that. I think PJ would tell me if there's anything more. Oh, you could talk to... actually, I nearly missed that then. You could talk to the conductor for some interesting dialogue. Why not then? I trust in PJ, I don't trust in Bradley. What was the final trophy? It's complete every floor of the Coliseum, I'm pretty sure. Nearly missed it. Oh, marvellous to have some company. When you spend a little time chewing the fat with yours truly. Oh, we can actually, like, talk multiple things. 4 subjects to end on, I'd say. How are things? Why, things are just splendid. Thanks so much for asking. Really enjoy my sojourn on the New Moon rooms. I get front row seats for all sort of dreams. Sad dreams, happy dreams, and everything in between dreams. And the more tourists that flock to Evermore, the more weird and wonderful dreams I'll be able to enjoy. Woohoo! I can hardly wait. There's a little bit there. Can I fight the Great Madshadow again? You want to do battle with the Great Madshadow, do you? Well, he's what you might call a recurring nightmare, so all you have to do is go through that door to face him. I must say, I admire your appetite for a fight. Let's see if you can hone your badness beating to a fine art. Does he level up like the Kingmakers do? Who originally owned the Wizard's Companion? Well, as I said, there are many more worlds than you could possibly imagine. There are places parallel with, perpendicular to, above, below, and beyond this one, stretching off into infinity. What's that? You asked me precisely where the Great Wizard came from, who travelled here to save his mother. Well, that would be telling. Why didn't you just tell me then? It's a great game, and you should play it. Who are you really? I'm the Conductor. What more do you need to know? Well, alright, I can tell you after a little more detail than that. Or after a little bit more, yeah. You must know I'm what you might call Master Zayin's first attempt to build a person here in this world. But I didn't quite turn out how he'd imagined, so he gave up on that little project for a while. He went off and made some godlings and other minor deities in the meantime, and eventually took up the task of making mortals once again, which is when your kind were born. In other words, I'm your ancestor, which is why I feel so obliged to look out for your best interests. It's been most distressing to see the divine power that gave us life be consumed by darkness, which is why I've been on the lookout for some likely saviours for so long. Interesting, then. Interesting. He is like the original form of life that was birthed. How did this god decide from that to this? That's what I'm wondering. Well, he was always interested in animals, obviously, or animals cross species. And is the great god of Zayin just the god of this world? Or of the many worlds? I guess it's just this world. The prototype for all life stands by the side of me. That is crazy enough. You question this god's taste? That's for sure. Tingle should it be in the prototype for all life, should it? Sure. Well, that is it. There is the Soloseum challenges if you wish to partake of them, but that is the story segments of Ni No Kuni, and as I understand it, that might be the very final DLC. It is done. We have reached our conclusion. So, will there be a Ni No Kuni in the future? Fingers crossed, in a sense, especially if it has back on board the team that made the one, because of course, the thing that this game lacked compared to the first game was the story. And again, I would also prefer it not to come with a season pass if it were to come, because these drips and drabs of content for the fact that this is released a year after the release date of the game originally, I'd rather see it right there and then. Ni No Kuni 1 was a great game with a post game that was all there, and it was really fun. Everyone loved Ni No Kuni. Ni No Kuni was great. Original Ni No Kuni. This one was a really good game. Just didn't live up to the standard. You know, it has that sequel issue, doesn't it? The DLC's had a lot of challenge, a lot of content to add to the game. But for now, we bring this to a close. Will there be a Ni No Kuni 3? Will there be another world? I guess we have to wait and see if these two squads, level 5 as it were, and it is level 5, isn't it? Yeah, I think. And Studio Ghibli, now that they're kind of back in action, can team up once again. Complete game upon release, perish the thought. So we leave you here with the adventures of King Evan and knowing more about Ferdinand and everything else. I'll see you for more Let's Plays in the future. Have a great one. Bye-bye.